So it's been a while since I uploaded on the channel, and I want to show you guys something I got. It's a Ford, and today I'm not going to be really doing too much today, but I'm just going to start up for y'all and I don't know, see what happens with the video, I guess. Paint's messed up when you get closer to it. It used to say Explorer here. I don't know what happened to that. And it's got dual stacks. There's a bag on it. There's bags on both of them, so rain don't get down in there and people don't throw stuff in it. It's getting some nice patina here, a little bit here, a little bit on here. And I've been doing some work to it. I took the windshield wiper arms off, I painted them, and I'm going to be taking the windshield off and redoing the seal here. I don't know if I'm going to record that or not, because this is kind of a two-person job and I'm going to need to use both my hands for it, and I'm not going to have anything to record it with. But today I thought I would show you guys, I guess, a new truck that I got. Passenger side here. I don't know if that's, the sun's kind of getting on my screen, so I can't even tell what I'm recording here, but looks really good. But then again, the paint, including the paint on top, I don't know if I'm getting a good shot, but there's that. And I don't know if I said this, but I'm going to be doing a startup and show you guys the interior here. Unlock. And it is a 1985 Ford F250 extended cab long bed with the dual tanks, and it is diesel with the 6.9 IDI. Here's the interior. And I even got a sub here. I'm shaking. Okay, there we go. It's cold out. It really feels like 28 degrees outside, but the weather says 40. Let's get all up in here and pop the hood. But I'll show you guys a good look at the interior. The sub, that is a 12-inch ported subwoofer, 500 watts RMS, 1,000 watt max, and I think the box is tuned to 33 hertz. I could be wrong, but the actual sub itself can go to 28 hertz, I believe. And it is a kicker. It's a kicker comp R, and it is in a 2 cubic foot box. And I've been doing some work here with the gas selector switch. I don't know, it's been acting really weird lately. And it just reads on the fuel maxed on one tank and then completely empty on the other, which is untrue because it runs off of both tanks. Yeah, before I do start it, let me just rolling down the window so I don't accidentally somehow lock the keys in here or something stupid. And I want to show you guys the motor, because I've done some work there too. And yes, the hood is mismatched. Don't know why. I bought it like that. But there she is in all her glory. 6.9 IDI, indirect injection diesel motor. Has a remanufactured alternator. AC don't work. Power steering is pretty much empty, but it still somehow works. I need to get some fluid for that. Dual batteries, they're like 6 years old or something. Brakes, I think they work, and you'll see what I mean by I think they work, but not 100% sure. But it is completely cold. Exhaust is down there. I can touch it. Completely cold. I haven't started it in a day. I started yesterday just to check the fluids overall, check for blow-by. There's no blow-by on this, by the way, even though how it looks. I painted that. It looks pretty good, somewhat. There's a couple imperfections on the paint here, but overall, I'd say it's pretty good. I just did a fresh oil change on it, and yeah, there's no blow-by. So when we get this started, I'll show you. No blow-by, nothing. And the transmission, I rebuilt that. It took a month to rebuild it, but it is rebuilt. I can show you guys right down here, along with the NP208 transfer case and the C6 transmission right there. Along with the new torque converter, there's the new oil filter. And there is no drive shaft installed because one piece is missing. And I want some new universal joints for it. And let me just put this in auxiliary real quick. Okay. And the transfer case works. It goes in a 4 high, neutral, and 4 low. And being a little finicky, there we go, and 2 high. Let's go ahead and give this a start. The sub makes a noise every time I turn the key, by the way. And I heard you're supposed to have it floored. That way it gets max fuel. And I heard it does something with the timing. I forgot if it retards it or advances it, but it does help. So glow plugs. Oh, I almost forgot. This would have been bad. Forgot to take the in really bad. But like I said, this is just to keep things out from going into there. And this bumper is bent a little bit. There's a dent on the top of that roof. She wants to do today. And like I said, the transmission, it's completely rebuilt. I mean, new bearings, new seals, new band, new clutches. And I only have 3 miles on it, like 3 miles on the transmission itself. Because when I put it in here, I gave it a crank. And just let it run for a bit and drive. And in all the other gears as well. Just to see how it performs, how it works, make sure the transfer case works, and all works well. The heat works really good. It doesn't go to like defrost or the floor. It just comes out the vents. That's it. This works though. The temperature thing works. AC don't work. Pretty sure it needs recharged. And there is 236,000 miles on it. And finally, let's give it a crank. And and I rebuilt the starter too. Okay. It's finicky. But kind of like have to have this like pressed up. Let me try and situate you guys. This is kind of awkward to situate you guys. Let's see if that works. Let me cycle the glow plugs one more time. Almost. It's almost there. Cycle them. And this thing. I need to fix that. I don't know what's going on there. I don't have anything to really keep it from moving. I guess best hope is to just hold on to it, I guess. There we go. Tachometer don't work. Kind of. It kind of works when it wants to. But it's really smoking. Startup, that's it. Just a haze. gonna put it in reverse. Make sure it's in there. And I'm gonna, under the truck, see if it's turning. No, it's not turning because it needs throttle. It needs a little throttle, and don't ask me what that is. I have no idea. The old owner did some stuff to it. Not too sure, but all I know is everything works. The lights work, blinkers work, brake lights work, brakes do work, and it's got a brake controller, and it's got cruise control. But give it a little throttle. Hold on. So that was in 2-wheel drive. And let's put in 4 high. I'm sure it's not gonna do anything different, but 4 high. And it's kind of getting that the ground is hard to lay on. So I'm not gonna go down there a bunch. And we're gonna go neutral. We're just gonna put it in drive. You can see the speedometer jumped up, and when I do give it throttle, it, you know, it works. And this gear does work at idle. So not too bad. And along with second and first gear, second, drive, neutral. Kind of have to rev it a little bit just to get it out of drive, and then you can pick a gear you want with the transfer case here. Go back to 2 high, then go to drive, then you're in drive. Neutral, you gotta give it a little throttle bump, then it goes down, then you got your reverse. And it does work. It just doesn't read on the speedometer for whatever reason. But then you got your park. There you go. And I'm not going to show you the sub because I don't know how to do that without getting copyrighted. So sorry for that. But yeah, it's a work in progress. You'll definitely see it more on the channel. And let me shut it off. And let me show you how quickly she starts back up when this is up. Don't know, I hate that. There you go. And hope you guys like this video. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, and see you guys in the next video.